Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Falou and I'm here not far from where I live waiting for a friend and to come, and I said in the meantime why not talk to you about my Hypermotard 821, which is this one that you see here. It's a 2013. It has almost 22,000 kilometers. I don't know how many miles is it, but yes, I really love it, and I have it for almost a year. July next year, July 2023, it will be 2 years, and I can't complain about this bike. It gives a lot of satisfaction, and I'm very happy and proud to have it. It's been 5 years since I had my driving license, and since then I had 6 motorcycles. I had the first motorcycle of mine was a CBR 600 RR, and then after 6 months I sold it and I bought my dream bike, which was back then the Ducati 848. And after that, 2 years or 1 year after that, I bought the Ducati 959. And after the 959, I had the issue with the exhaust because I didn't like the side exhaust, the double cans. And then I went to the dealership to get an Akrapovic exhaust for that bike. And at the end, they convinced me because I know them, and they said, "Hey man, this is the money that you're gonna be spending to change this exhaust. So in the meantime, this is the same money you will have to give to get the new model, which is the V2." And I said, "Yeah man, it makes absolutely sense." And I did trade it in and pay the difference, and also add the Akrapovic exhaust, which is fantastic, but it's very loud even though I have still the DB killers in. And I wanted the full system, but there was too much to wait, and at that time we were still in the end of COVID things, and then there was a lot of delays and stuff like that. So I decided just to go with the slip-on because the dealership had one there ready for me to pull the trigger, let's say. And I did get that one, and I'm very happy about the purchase, but I'm not 100% happy about my choice because I think I could have done a better choice, waiting a couple of weeks and maybe get the full system, because it's even better. Because now that I have just the slip-on, I noticed that there's a corrosion going on with the stock headers, and especially on the part that you can see, and it's really disgusting and it's really disturbing. I will put a screen or a picture on the screen to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, and that's it. So after the Panigale V2, I pulled the trigger on this Hypermotard 821 because I always love it to have a Hypermotard 21. I never had the courage to own both bikes at the same time, but I had an issue then with the V2 that I said, okay, while waiting, why not just look for a Hypermotard 821? And I was looking for the SP 821 SP or 939 SP, but they was very rare and very expensive, still expensive. And then I'm like, okay, forget about the SP, let's focus on the base models. And I was looking around, I see this one at the dealership, Ducati dealership. I said, great, let's go get this one. And I did warranty, 2 years of warranty, which will expire next year, July. And man, never own a Ducati without a guarantee if you can, because the warranty is something that's gonna be useful to you sooner or later. Because I had an issue with this one time, which was covered by the warranty, and without it would cost me 648 euros, when 2 years of warranty with the bike cost me only 350. So I recoup my money and plus. So never get a Ducati without warranty, knowing that you can, because it's gonna be useful to you sooner or later. All right, so 821, 110 horsepower, 89 newton meter of torque, and I think at the peak power of 9,250 RPM. That's where you get all the juice. The exhaust, the exhaust, the motorcycle is basically stock. I did change just the lever to have some adjustabilities, and I put my Panigale V2 turn signals on the back, because the one that came with the motorcycle, I didn't like them, but I was fine with. But at the end, after usage and the vibration of these, because this is a V-twin, they vibrate quite a lot, I started to see that the turn signals on the back needed to be replaced. So I went ahead and I used the one I had on my Panigale V2, because I was going to get the Ducati dynamic turn signal, the performance one, and that's what I did. Basically, those are the only mods, and that's it. I put a windshield because this motorcycle has zero protection about the wind if you go on a highway or high speed traveling or long distance, so I did that. Now I took it off because I have a good jacket, as you can see, which really cover me from the wind. And that's it, guys. I'm planning on doing other mods. As you can see on the side, the stock is as you can see on the side, the exhaust is still stock. I want to get the full Termignoni exhaust. A racing one, it's going to be a higher one. And also I want to change the seat, going from the standard to the race seat, which is more full and straight. It doesn't have the curvature or curve, however it's called, just let me know. And it's made of Alcantara and red stitching. I think it would be better on the bike. And that's it. Maybe eventually do the suspensions, change completely the suspensions, or just buy some Andreani or Orleans, and the bike would be good to go. And from July on, man, I'm gonna be scared as heck, because I will be without warranty. And that's what it is, guys. This is the bike, and it was a pleasure talking to you and telling you a few stories about the motorcycle. Which one you would choose to start with? I would choose the Hypermotard because it gives a lot of confidence. The position is very high. If you are not a short person, this could be a good bike for you to start with. It has plenty of power, but manageable, very manageable. One thing I have to say is you need to take your time to get used to it, because this is very torquey, even though it has only 89 Newton meter of torque, but you have it right away, especially if you put it on the sport mode, which is the highest riding mode there is, with full power. And you can deactivate if you want to Ducati traction control and ABS if you want to do wheelies or drift or whatever it is. But as a beginner bike, I suggest you put them on, and you put them on the highest level as you can if you decide to ride on sport. Otherwise, there is urban and touring. Urban and touring are more for forgiving, so those are the one I would say stick with. I think, if I'm not wrong, I'm in urban or touring mode because I ride in the city. I live in Milan and I want to take it easy, you know. That's what it is. Thank you so much, guys, and see you next time. Ciao. Sì, tutto a posto. Grazie.